All right, we are live here at Portage Middle School, home of the Rams. We are getting ready for Portage's first game in the city tournament. Lakeside and Coach Causey's team had to beat Blackhawk to get here. So now these two teams will face off. So we're about to get this thing started and tipped off and ready to go. So we're getting the scoreboard situated. And then we're going to tip this thing off. As we get ready to get this thing started, we'd like to give a shout out to the city of Fort Wayne who gave us a CFAB grant so that we could broadcast this kind of stuff. We'd also like to thank Tim Moriarty and Elizabeth Lord Carey from LTV. Let's get it underway. Wembley wins the tip, and it ends up turning into a layup for Mackay King to start the scoring for Portage. Portage up 2-0. So right now, number 24 for Lakeside passes it to number 32. And they reverse the ball cross court for a wide open three to number 23. It comes off of the back iron, and the rebound is secured by Portage's Mackay King. Looking forward, Ishawn Jackson passes it to Howard, who is able to finish for a bucket, giving the score 4-0. So 24 Davis passes it to a wild pass off of the hands of number 35, Isaiah Resendez. It'll be Portage's ball with 5 minutes left in the quarter. So King brings it across half court. He passes it to wing to Jackson. Looks to the high post to Wembley, who turns and is able to shoot the teardrop. And Jerron Wade with the rebound, unable to finish. It gets pushed out by number 24, cross court from number 20 to number 23. And steal is almost gotten by Ishawn Jackson, but Lakeside able to get a shot off, but the rebound is taken down by Ishawn Jackson, which turns into a turnover. The kick is to number 23, wide open jump shot, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds off of Portage. So Fluker with the ball up top. He passes it down to the post. And the ball goes off of the foot of Jerron Wade. And it'll be Lakeside's ball underneath. And the dribble picked up. And the ball is tipped to Mackay King, who goes up for the layup. And he misses, but Ishawn Jackson gets the rebound and puts the biscuit in the basket to give Portage a 6-0 lead with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Resendez with the shot, but he comes up short. It is Wembley with the rebound who pushes it in transition. He goes hard left and he slips. Turnover the other way. And the ball is tipped around. Resendez with the ball, and he ends up putting it off the high glass and scoring. And officials timeout for Laces being tied by Ishawn Jackson. So Mackay King takes it. Goes down the lane. They find Jerron Wade, who ends up hitting the teardrop, giving Portage an 8-2 lead. So Portage coming out in zone. And a steal by Wade. He goes ahead to Jackson, who lines up a layup, and he's able to finish 10-2 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Good defense leading to easy offense for Portage in this. And the teardrop goes up by number 32, Fluker, and that's good. 10-4 with 2.5 left in the first quarter. Mackay King brings it across half court for Portage. Kick it to Wade, who shoots a three. High arcer, comes off of the back iron. And Portage gets a second shot at it, but they're unable to finish. The ball gets tipped around, and Lakeside comes out of the scrum with it. And that is over and back. So it'll be Portage's ball on the turnover. Minute 50 left in the first quarter. Inbound to King. King goes around the Wembley screen. And the ball gets tipped. So Davis with the ball up top for Lakeside, and they call the hand check by Howard. Lakeside's ball out of bounds, scores 10-4 with 1:26 left in the first quarter. And wide open layup, nobody helps Tristan Howard, and that closes the lead to 4. King brings it across half court. He uses a double screen by Wembley and Wade, comes around the corner, puts it off of the top. The high glass is unable to finish, and a jump ball, and possession arrow favors Lakeside. So it'll be Davis who brings the ball up the floor for the Lancers. And it ricochets off of his foot. Davis kicks to number 20. The ball is stolen by Mackay King, who goes up left-handed, and he's able to finish in transition 12-6 with about 34 seconds left in the quarter. So Resendez has a wide open lane, but Wembley commits the foul to prevent the shot. And they're calling the foul on the ground, so it's no shots. It'll be side out of bounds for the Lakeside Lancers. .8 left in the quarter. And 12-6 is the score. Resendez picks up his dribble. So Henderson with the ball up top, hotly contested. He ends up getting the ball back to himself. And the teardrop is good for Lakeside, and Mackay King gets a shot up, goes off of the backboard, but that'll be the end of the first quarter. Portage 12 and Lakeside 8. If you are Coach Causey of Lakeside, you're okay with a 4-point deficit given the circumstances. And if you're Portage, you're looking to fix some of the mistakes that you've made. However, Lakeside is hanging tough for this first quarter. And those are our Portage WRAM cheerleaders. All right, about to get the second quarter underway. The possession arrow to start the quarter favors Portage. Substitutions in for Portage. Caden Hine comes in and lines up a three, and that's what he does. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And Portage showing a full court press, and Coach Causey calls a timeout. Didn't like what he saw. And this is about the time, too, where Portage starts to ramp up the full court pressure. During this timeout, would like to thank the City of Fort Wayne for the CFAB grant so the WRAM Sports can broadcast these things. And obviously to the staff at LTV for broadcasting our materials. And, of course, Fort Wayne Community Schools, we are your schools. So 30-second timeout called by Causey. And he recaps probably what their press break is going to look like. And Portage comes out. And they come out in man-to-man defense. The shot is short by Lakeside's number 23. And so it'll be Portage ball. Caden Hine brings the ball up the floor. And errant pass by Jackson. Seven-point lead for Portage with 5.5 left in this quarter. And a block shot leads to a transition break. And Hine unable to control the ball, but Wembley able to come out with it and put the biscuit in the basket for Portage to give them a 17-8 lead. And ball is tipped by Wembley. And Portage showing full court press after a made basket. So, nice shot by number 12, Kamarion Henderson. Able to get it over the extended arm of Javion Wembley. Hine with the ball up top for Portage. They dribble handoff to Howard. Howard gives it to Jackson. Jackson goes to the corner. Hine at the top of the key. They go back to Howard. Hine lines up a three, and that comes off the side iron. And Jackson with the rebound, and he's able to finish. And Portage's press starting to take its toll. And Coach Causey doesn't like what he sees with time running out, because that was almost a 10-second violation for half court. So he wisely calls the timeout with 4.5 to go in the second quarter. 9-point lead for Portage. So Smiley's checked in for Lakeside. And Lakeside able to break the press. Resendez tries to throw the ball off of Wembley, but he's able to collect it anyway. And he takes it coast to coast. And the block foul was called. Coach Causey can't believe it, but really the foul was on the back end of that. Hine collects the pass in the corner. They look down to Howard, and they make a pass to Wembley, and 3 seconds violation. And it could have been either Wembley or Keyshawn Love. A nice block shot by Javion Wembley. He looks ahead to Caden Hine, who does the Euro step, and it is Tristan Howard who gets the rebound, but he's unable to finish, but he gets another shot, and he's unable to finish. But he will be shooting 2 free throws. And the first one is good for Howard. And he hits the second one as well. 21-10 is the lead with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the quarter. Resendez takes it right at Wembley, who sends it right back at him, collects the pass ahead to Hine, ahead to Jackson, takes a couple dribbles, lines up a shot. It's no good, but the ball gets tipped, and they said it went out of bounds off of Wembley. And they're calling a reach in on Hine. And number 24, Davis, able to take it all the way down the lane and finish for Lakeside. Hines shoots a 3, comes off the front iron, and Wembley unable to get it for Portage. In transition, the back iron scoop is no good, and the ball gets deflected off of Portage. Lakeside ball out of bounds. The lead is 9 for Portage with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the quarter. And foul called on Howard after the nice cross screen called by Coach Causey. Two free throws coming for Davis. And that one rims out. Second one coming. And he's able to make the second. So Hine takes the ball across half court for Portage. They kick it to the wing to Love, who looks down low. They pass it opposite to Hine. Takes 2 dribbles, kicks it to Wembley at the top of the key. They pass it to Jackson at the wing, who shoots a 3. And that's good. 24-13 is the score. Portage showing full court press. And the ball is taken away by Jackson, who looks back to Howard for an unselfish play. 26-13. And in all of the celebration, Lakeside almost caught Portage napping. Ishawn Jackson very alertly tips the ball and almost got the steal. And unfortunate on the up fake for Wembley and Love to get caught up in the air, and they commit the foul on Davis, who will be shooting 2 free throws with just over 2 minutes left in the half. And Davis's first shot is good. So Smiley checks in for the Lancers, and Cornell Sanders checks in for Portage. And Henderson checks in for Lakeside. So Hine takes it across half court. Lakeside shows the 2-3 zone look. They pass it to Love, who finds Ishawn Jackson at the high post, who passes it to Love, who shoots a three. It's short. And Cornell Sanders gets the rebound. He makes it and has an opportunity for a three-point play. So Sanders will get a chance to hit a free throw. And he hits nothing but the bottom of the net. And the lead is 14 for Portage at this point. And that was a really good no call. Cornell Sanders with the block shot and the rebound. They pass it up to Love, who dribbles through a double team, but he traveled. He doesn't agree with the call, but he came down after taking 2 steps. So Resendez takes it at Sanders, and then Sanders commits the foul. So they pass it to Resendez down low, and Sanders is able to stand his ground, force a bad shot. Keyshawn Love with the rebound. He gives it to Jackson. Jackson finds Hine wide open, and he misses the three. Rebound almost secured by Love, but Lakeside able to come up with it. Davis advances across half court. They pass it to the wing. And then the steal by Love, or almost the steal. And both teams scrumming for the ball, but Lakeside able to come up with it. And Lakeside's number 32 stepped on the sideline, and so it'll be Portage's ball with 37.4 left in the half. Caden Hine takes it across half court. He passes it opposite to Ishawn Jackson, who looks down low. And he takes it for the teardrop. It's no good, but Cornell Sanders gets an opportunity, and he gets his own rebound and fixes it to give Portage a 31-15 lead with 20 seconds left in the half. Portage still showing full court press, and number 24, Davis, is able to get the rebound. Resendez gets an opportunity. Love looks ahead to Ishawn Jackson, who is able to finish with 2.6 seconds left in the half. And that'll be the last play of the half, with Portage up 33-15. And we will check in with you to start the second half right after the cheerleaders do their cheer. So Portage cheerleaders about to take the floor. Got to show them some airtime and some love. They're doing a really nice job this year. Well done by our cheerleaders. And we will catch up with you after halftime. Thank you for tuning in.
Welcome back. This is the next half of Portage Rams versus the Lakeside Lancers. Mr. Bailey was a little occupied, so he's on his way right now.
And we're back. Want to give a shout out to Mr. Maxon over at Lakeside Middle School. So Davis with the ball up top. And Henderson with the ball on the wing, looking to do something with it. They pass it down to Resendez. He takes 2 dribbles, tries to make a move, kicks it out to Henderson again, who puts up the shot, comes off the side iron, tipped around, and Resendez is able to get the shot up and is able to draw a foul on Keyshawn Love. So Resendez's first shot is no good. And Kinshawn Lamb checks in for Portage. And, of course, Britton Rogers, number 52. So Resendez takes it off the front iron, and the ball is deflected out of bounds, Portage ball. Hine bringing the ball up the floor with 5.5. And a pass to Lamb, who takes a couple dribbles. They kick it to Lamb, or Lamb kicks it to Hine, but they call it a traveling violation. And the ball gets tipped and deflected. Shot goes up for the Lancers. Resendez gets the rebound. Wide open shot comes off the front iron, and Hine is able to get the rebound. They go ahead to Howard, who puts in the left-handed layup, 35-15. Lead is 20 for Portage. Henderson with the ball on the wing. He passes it to number 32. It almost is an over and back violation. And missed assignment on defense, which leads to Keyshawn Love having to commit a foul. All right, so 2 free throws coming for Davis. And the first one is good. And the second one was good by Davis. Hine brings it across half court, and he double dribbles. So Davis has the ball for Lakeside. Uses a screen. Rogers on the switch. And the teardrop comes off of the rim. And Davis gets an opportunity to shoot the 3. That comes off of the back iron. And Britton Rogers with the rebound, passes it forward, and the ball gets tipped and goes through the hands of Keyshawn Love, and he's unable to collect. And so 4 people check in for Portage. That would be Jackson, Tariq Gray, Makai King, and Javion Wimbley. Only one who stays in the game is Britton Rogers. And good move by Davison, but he's unable to finish. Wimbley with the rebound. Jackson looks to push it in transaction. They kick it to King, who comes off the back iron. King ends up getting his own rebound after a couple of deflections. Gray was able to find Wimbley underneath, and he was fouled while he was on the ground. But that was quite the pass by Tariq Gray to find Wimbley to begin with. And the backdoor cut by Jackson, and it was all the way down, and then it came out. Jackson gets the rebound, and he is fouled on the shot, so he'll be shooting 2. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the quarter. And the first one is good by Jackson. And the second one is good by Ishawn Jackson, stretching the lead to 20 with just over 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And I could see what Tariq Gray was thinking, but he didn't gather himself. It was a good idea because there was a cross pass available to him in transition. So just under 3 minutes left in the third. Henderson with the ball, Makai King defending, and they catch Makai with his hand in the cookie jar. So Jackson defending on Henderson. Henderson able to turn the corner after the screen. Picks up his dribble. The shot is blocked by King. And another block shot for Portage. And that one comes off of the back iron, but Portage unable to collect it. And unfortunate foul on the ground by Jackson. So Fluker with the ball, Javion Wimbley on the defense up top. Screen by Resendez turns into a turnover that Wimbley turns it around and is able to go up. A lot of contact, and Resendez came out of bounds to get the ball and didn't check both feet in, so it'll be Portage's ball with 1:49 left in the quarter. Sanders checked into the game for Portage. the pass goes a little wild, but Mackay King is able to secure it. The ball gets tipped by Lakeside, goes out of bounds with 1:43 left in the third. Wembley will be taking it out of bounds for Portage. And Tariq Gray turns the corner, does the teardrop, and that looks so good. Sanders able to secure the rebound, passes it ahead to King, who throws a bullet out of bounds in front of Wembley. Lakeside ball with 1:17. Pass to Resendez, who kicks it back out to number 32, Fluker. Fluker turns the corner on the Resendez screen, but Javion Wembley picks off the pass. He gathers himself, and he got crunched. And I know that Wembley was considering dunking it, but there is no need with that amount of space. So inbounds goes to Jackson up top. He passes it to Wembley. Wembley kicks it to the corner to King, who finds Wembley again. Wembley rises up for the nice power up off of the glass. Fluker takes it down the lane. He picks up his dribble, looks to Resendez. Sanders on the defense. And then Fluker's able to turn the corner. Wembley with the rebound looks ahead to Tariq Gray, who gathers himself, and he gets fouled, so he'll be shooting 2 free throws with 26 seconds left in the third. So Gray with the free throw. And he is pure on the second one as well. We have a nice spirited debate going on between the two sets of cheerleaders. And foul committed by Cornell Sanders. So that would be Fluker, who will be shooting 2 with 11.7 seconds left. And that one rims out. And that one's no good, but rebound secured by Lakeside. Fluker takes it down the lane, and it rims out. Sanders with the rebound. Looks ahead to Mackay King, and they don't get a shot off. But 43-17 is the score at the end of the third quarter. Portage running away with it. So during this timeout, we'd like to thank the fine people at LTV, Tim Moriarty and Elizabeth Lord Carey. And we'd also like to thank the city of Fort Wayne for giving us a CFAB grant. And that hurt to watch. It's impressive, but so it would be Portage ball to start the fourth quarter. And they inbound to Mackay King. They go to the high post. Ishawn Jackson shoots a three from the wing. Rebound comes out to Lakeside. Henderson finds Fluker on the wing. Guarded by Mackay King. Henderson dribbling. And unfortunate series of events, but Henderson drags his foot for the turnover. Gray brings the ball up the floor for Portage. Gives it to Jackson on the wing. Jackson takes a dribble, looks opposite side. Mackay King is wide open, but he forgoes the shot, finds Ishawn Jackson in the corner for three, and he's able to nail it, taking the lead to 29. And nice pass to Resendez. He's unable to finish the shot. The ball gets blocked by Wembley and rebounded by Wembley. But he puts his guy in a bad position, which ends up being a turnover. Wembley looks ahead to Gray, who dribbles it over into the lane. Wide open is Keyshawn Love, but he is unable to finish. I don't think he expected to be that wide open. So Portage coming out in full court press. They look opposite to Fluker. Fluker takes it. Resendez finds it on the opposite wing, and the jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors Lakeside. So pass is almost intercepted by Mackay King, and because of the contact, it'll be a non-shooting foul. Coach Dean uses one of his timeouts here. Probably wants to make sure that his guys stay engaged. It's pretty much a one-sided affair at this point. So Henderson takes it down the lane, squares up, picks up his dribble. I'm sorry, that was not Henderson. But now it's in the possession of Fluker, who lines up a three, contested. That would have been a tough shot. He didn't have much to look at over the hands of Ishawn Jackson. Speaking of Ishawn Jackson, he's wide open in transition for the layup. Henderson takes it down the lane. Sorry, that's Davis. I misspoke to Davis with the shot. Love pushes it ahead to King. King finds Tariq Gray in the corner, and Gray shoots the three, comes out the front iron. Jackson secures the rebound for Portage. He turns the corner, and the pass is too hot for Gray to handle. And Portage will sub 5 people into the game, and those 5 people are Jerron Wade, Cornell Sanders, Keyshawn Lamb, and Caden Hine, and of course, Britton Rogers. And Sanders affected the shot there, but rebound secured by number 24. And Hine will bring it across half court. And Hine commits a turnover and commits a foul. It's 2 shots coming for Davis with 3:11 left in the fourth. 27-point lead for Portage. And the first one is good. Rebound secured by Sanders on the missed free throw. Hine brings it up the floor. Hine passes it to the wing to Wade. Wade kicks it to the corner to Lamb, and Lamb shoots the three, and it's good. So Henderson with the ball up top for Lakeside. And that was a nice shot by Miles. Pass goes to Wade on the wing. Wing passes it down to Rogers. And he's unable to finish. And Miles is open again, and that looks pretty good. He's a 6th grader, folks. So Hine turns it over with 2 minutes and 4 seconds. 25-point lead for Portage. Nice pass to Henderson for the three, and that rims out. And a rebound secured by Cornell Sanders. Behind can't handle the hot pass. Resendez passes it to Fluker. Fluker turns the corner. Nobody's open, picks up his dribble. Miles does an up fake. And Cornell Sanders sends it the other way. Wide open layup for Hine, but he misses. But that was a good look-ahead pass by Wade. But Davis able to hit the three. 22-point lead for Portage. Rogers shoots the jump shot. Shifted both feet without dribbling. Minute 11 left in the fourth. Davis finds Henderson on the wing. Miles turns the corner. Does the teardrop, it's no good. Resendez with the tough rebound. And Coach Causey calls a timeout to avoid the 3 seconds call. Still, good hard rebounding by Resendez today. It's been a valiant effort despite the score difference. All right, nice spirited exchange between the Portage cheerleaders and the Lakeside cheerleaders. "53 seconds left in this game. So to be Lakeside's ball out of bounds. Fluker with the backdoor pass to Davis. He's unable to finish. Sanders with the rebound outlet to Keyshawn Lamb, and he finishes with 38 seconds left. Davis brings it across half court, and he shoots a three, and that's good. Hine takes it to free throw line extended. It's no good. Fluker looks to push it in transition, and he misses, but Davis able to get the rebound and draw a foul. 7.5 seconds left in this game. Portage with a 21-point lead. And that one comes up short. And that one comes up short. Sanders with the rebound. Look ahead to Heim. He passes it to Britton Rogers, who is able to get his first points of the home game season. So congratulations to Rogers for getting the bucket. Final score is 55-32. Portage advances to the next round of the city tournament, which we will be covering through WRAM Sports. Thank you, and have a good rest of your week.